Hi, I'm Lisa Brayman French, one of the board members of the Upper J Art Center. I'm here to introduce the third in our series of Money to Artists concerts, supported by a grant from the New York State Council for the Arts. If you'd like to support the Recovery Lounge, you can click on the link below. Normally I'd be sitting here with friends and neighbors ready to watch whatever great music Scott had booked for the evening. These are different circumstances, but we still get to enjoy some great music. Tonight we have Willy Porter, who you may remember from when he performed at the Recovery Lounge about 3 years ago with Carmen Nickerson. Enjoy the show!
Hey, friends in the Upper J. Willy Porter here, grateful to get to play some songs. This fine moment in time. Welcome, friends of the Recovery Lounge. Had one of the most enjoyable times on the road there a couple years back with the great Carmen Nickerson, and we were passing through and got to visit a state park there, and it was just magical. So, hello, and hope you guys are doing okay in this strange and tumultuous time. This is a song to kick things off here, brought to us by the great L.J. Booth, who's a songwriter from Wisconsin, a dear friend of mine, and one of the greatest songwriters I've come across in my time of travel and music. And LJ brings us this tune based on the Sanskrit concept of an Akashic substance, something that's all-knowing, all-seeing, all-powerful. And in this case, it's the wind. And knowing what the environment is like in the Upper J and how beautiful it is, I thought this might be a nice way to get things going. So, greetings, my friend. Peace to you. This is a tune called Akasha Wind. It helps to turn on the guitar first. I love rookie moments because even if you've been doing this a long time, let's face it, we're all still beginners. All right? Something's moving out tonight. It's sifted through the trees in the last horizon light. Down where the creek flows through the fence, you can hear it singing in the wires. Singing, oh, Akasha. Hear it thumbing through the trees. It's thumbing through the documents as it passes down the ridge. What it finds, it'll leave no clue, except for a whistling and a flute. Singing, oh, Akasha. Up high on the white pine to the wires out along the fence road is an ever unraveling story, and it's reading aloud as it goes. There's no scholar like the wind, touches everything it passes and circles round again. Reading history's relief on every line of every leaf, singing, oh, and whisper up high on the white pine to the wires out along the fence row is a never unraveling story, and it's reading aloud as it goes. Something's moving out tonight. It's sifted through the trees in the last horizon light. Down where the creek flows through the fence, I can hear it singing in the wires, singing, oh, Akasha wind, oh, Akasha wind. I hear it singing in the wires, yeah, Akasha wind. Akasha wind from the great L.J. Booth. And you can learn more about him online, certainly, ljbooth.com. He's made a number of great albums and through the years, and I love all of them, of course, but he's just a great man, too. So, someone worth checking out. And, yeah, welcome if you're just tuning in. It's Willy Porter. Glad to be here at the Upper J Recovery Lounge and beyond. That's right, reaching outside the perimeter of that particular space into the interwebs, if you will. So playing a bunch of songs, excited, just grateful. And this guitar came to me from a man named Jason Kostal, and he's out of Queen Creek, Arizona, Kostal. You can learn more about his work. Just an incredible luthier, and a man with a complex story. Yes. Complex story. That's a great way to describe Jason. Let's see. Do a song for you inspired by community and also sort of the collective myth that seems to permeate cultures across the globe, all of them. We all share these sort of common mythologies about weather and about spirit and about the nature of existence. And in this case, this song is kind of a celebration of collective thinking, where people can make something happen. Monks in Tibet can conjure a rain in an adjoining village by collecting their consciousness and channeling it. That's kind of what this song is about. And it puts forth the idea that we are as good as our ability to bind together. So, this is a song from my second album. And a song I wrote with the great Tom Pirozzoli. And it's called The Boab Tree. Swing in the wind, seen one night from a passing train. Out of the corner of my eye, I was lying barely half awake. Men and women in a circle, out outline faces on a dark landscape. Around the lamp they gather, this lamp swaying in the wind. Then the rain comes down. Then the rain comes down. Sun so hot by day, by night the cool moon overhead. Tribal dances of ancient days call the skies to bring the rain. Gather under the boab tree, symbol of life there beneath. Around the lamp they gather, Australian Aborigines. Then the rain comes down. Then the rain comes down. When the rain comes down, we catch it off the roof, catch it in our hands. Our Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Then the rain comes down. Then the rain comes down. Comes down. Yeah, the rain comes down. The Boab Tree from an album called Dog-Eared Dream, and a fun one to play, even if I don't get the actual turnaround correct in the verse, which I managed to sort of botch that twice in a row, which was exciting. That's why I like playing live, because it's an ongoing painting, and the brush strokes are sometimes not attractive. So let's put that out there. Great to be able to play music in this time. I've been broadcasting from my house every Saturday night. From this space right here, I call it the bunker. And so For 20 weeks I've been live from the bunker. 20 weeks and going. So grateful for that. And those shows are on Facebook Live on my Willy Porter Band page, which is just Willy Porter Music. But thank you for being here right now. Let's do a song from the Falling Forward album. And I was fortunate to grow up in a house full of powerful women. And I just wish the women of America would take over control of the government. It's overdue. And that's just my thought on the matter. All right. Because I have a lot of faith in their ability to lead. And let's face it, boys just want to control the sandbox. But this song, I'm going to make a little change here. There we go. This tune, dedicated to my mom, who continues to kick ass. And also my grandmother, too. I had a Norwegian grandmother who was such a badass. At one point, she told us that if you kids go across the street without looking again, there's going to be a picnic in the backyard, and you'll get to be naked while all your friends are over at the house. And I know you're not going to like that very much. And we were not excited about the idea of that at all, though it ended up happening that one of us did cross the street and was caught doing so, and it was my younger brother. And there was, in fact, a party where he was naked in the backyard. And you know what was so great about him, and continues to be great, is that he was completely, he was like Buddha about the whole thing. He was like, yes, please come to the party. I'm naked, but why would that matter? And I think that is, that's what we call today owning your power. And my younger brother certainly does that. He's a great man. But anyway, I digress. Just wanted to share that brief story with you. For those of you out there who have grandchildren, remember, it's your opportunity. You get to have all the fun and then return the kid before it gets to be a drag. And I think that's got to be great. I sometimes wonder about that, what that might look like. Anyway, this song is inspired by these powerful women folk. It's called Tribe. taught us respect for every tribe, taught us to question the power. She said, do not enlist and don't subscribe. You know you're only beginning, you've only begun. Trying to keep us safe from falling while she pushed us to the edge. Trying to be a full-grown woman while we were sleeping in our bed. She said, you know there are no stupid questions, only fools who like to speak. Try to break through your restrictions, see how far your soul can reach. You've only begun, you've only begun, only beginning to become, only beginning, you've only begun, only beginning. Gonna be the most, you see it's gonna grow farther than you or me. You gotta trust it, put a faith in it, never try to question when you're gonna step in it. She's a raging river, she's a storm at sea. She's like an arrow in the quiver of the warrior in me. Sweeter than an apple right off the tree. You know she does a pollen dance for the other honeybees. She says we're only beginning, we've only begun. Only beginning to become. Her strength is my razor, this faith is my gun. Don't believe in these borders, the television turns. Take away all this metal, take away all this noise, take away all the shrapnel and all the war boys. 'Cause we're only beginning, we've only begun. The song is beginning to be sung. Tribe from the Falling Forward album. And thanks for being here, my friends. I'm Willy Porter, and I think you're tuned into the frequency of the upper J at this current moment. And shout out to my buddy Scott and everybody at the Recovery Lounge. What a magical place, and I can't wait to return there one day soon in the future to get to play a show in the flesh in that wonderful room. So, change guitars for you here. Got time for a couple more tunarunas, I'm thinking, hoping, believing. Dooba-dee-bum-baba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. You know, I just want to say that I think if we can send kids back to school, we can have an election. Just a thought. All right. Ah, yes. A wee bit of freshening up. And let's go back to this beautiful creature. This guitar's name is Birdie. And Birdie has a nifty little bird on the back of her headstock right there. A little Celtic crow birdie. When I was a kid, I had a pet crow. Name was Pierre. Yep. I'm the guy. Buddy of mine found him. Had a broken wing. We took him in. He lived in a pet carrier in the garage. And we fed him Cycle 2 dog food. And he lived for about 3 years. And then one day he was out just grooving and rocking in the backyard. And a hawk got him, which was a bad day for us, a bad day for the universe. But I love crows. I just have a very strong affinity. So many people are struggling on so many levels at this time due to this pandemic and all the things that have come along with it, the economic hardship, the psychological isolation. And I find myself drawing on very basic sorts of disciplines, self-disciplines to sort of maintain wellness and also stability going forward. So I won't go too deep into my own practice, but just getting up every day with a little bit of gratitude for the opportunity to be living and also just trying to figure out what I can contribute. I feel like if before the hour of 10 or 11 in the morning, if I've done one or two things for somebody else, I'm on the good foot, as James Brown would say. And that can be as simple as bringing somebody a cup of coffee or doing something like that. Calling up a friend you know who's struggling, or trying to reach past the perimeter of yourself a little bit. So this song tangentially kind of reaches into that, and it's called Available Light. sea of flowers, just the sun from morning rise till the day is done. They're drinking it in, yeah, they're open wide, making the most of the available light. Galileo, full of dreams and hope, looked up to heaven with his telescope. He found a new way to see what was out of sight, making the most of the available light. He was making the most of the available light. Every single ray leaves a little trace. There's a blind man smiling, the sun on his face, baby. Honey, what we don't have, we don't need anyway. There's overcast skies between lies and truth, and we all blame each other for what we can't see through. But in the back of your mind, I see a flicker of flame. I wanna make the most of the light that remains. The sky is fading against that rusty barn, and the grass is singing on your cotton dress. Bring on the stars, darling, lovers on the night. We're gonna make the most of the available light. We're gonna make the most of the available light tonight. Gonna make the most of the available light. Make the most of it. Come on, make the most of the available light. Make the most of it. Available light. Yes, yes. One of the things I've been doing lately, I just started going for these long walks with my dog instead of those maintenance walks where the dog just has to go outside and do his business. I think that as an older adult dog myself, I could use a longer walk. And that's brought back an overall sense of optimism, when in fact the optimism was perhaps fleeting in recent days. So that's the other thing I was going to mention in terms of if we think about making the most of the available light, there's basic little elements of self-discipline that we know are going to do things, make things easier or perhaps somewhat better for us if we do them. That's one tactic that I've chosen to take, is bring back physical exercise because I'm really good at not doing much. And I know I've got some allies out there who are also really skilled at maintaining a vegetative state. Time for a couple more tunes here, I'm hoping. Maybe just one more. Since I've been jib-jawing so much. Again, my name's Willy Porter. I'm so grateful to be here and be a part of this series of musical offerings. And you can find out more about my music at willyporter.com, but certainly on my Willy Porter Music Facebook page. That's where the most information is located. A song that kind of got things rolling for me back in the day. I'll play that one for you. Tune that from an album called Dog-Eared Dream, and I think this is the song that sort of brought me out to New York for the first time, and also just got me across the pond over to Europe. So I think I'll leave you guys with this one, since it's probably going to go a little longer than it normally would. But I can't thank you enough for tuning in and listening, and thanks for supporting artists and independent venues. Save our stages. We really need to bond together to do that and come out of this thing strong. So God bless, and be well, my friends. Namaste. Those visions dancing across the foot of my bed, crumbled sheets, too tired bodies, sins I commit now in my head. All these ghosts I've driven out, driven them from my house. It's a simple life I lead, I got a lot to learn about. Coffee maker that you gave me finally broke down. It up and died this morning with a groaning sound. Oh, these ghosts I've driven out, driven them from my house. simple life I lead. You got a lot to learn about. Yeah, but I'm finally getting over. So I'm finally getting over. Yeah, I'm finally getting over the sad part of yesterday. Knowing you would say. I learned a little about forgiveness, a little about sin, a little about the soul of a man living within this skin. I ain't afraid of new love that could be started. I don't wear a face that says I'm weary, broken hearted. I don't need someone to struggle with the love that you discarded. No, 'cause I'm finally getting over. I'm finally getting over. Yeah, I'm finally getting over the sad part of yesterday. Yeah, I'm finally getting over. Yes, I'm finally getting over. Yeah, I'm finally getting over the sad part of yesterday. La 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 la. Finally getting over. Yeah, I'm finally getting over the sad part of yesterday. I'm finally getting over. Take care, everybody. Be well. Hope to be back on the road soon. And peace and health to all of you. Thank you. Lamp swing in the wind, seen one night from a passing train.